Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And today we have some more exciting news regarding not just NASCAR but motorsports in general, and a top name in of all time, probably one of, if not the greatest motorsport driver of all time. And looking at the title, you guys already know who that is. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about Jimmie Johnson and his career in IndyCar. It is quite frankly a very exciting prospect, and you might just catch me watching a couple IndyCar races next season. So it'll be interesting to see. And yeah, other than that, let's just get into the news here. Before we get into it though, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and yeah, I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Now we can get into it. So exciting news dropped on Saturday morning when we found out that Jimmie Johnson will be driving the number 48 Honda for Chip Ganassi Racing in 2021, 13 races, and he landed a sponsorship deal for all 13 races with Carvana, which is, I believe, an auto retail shop. So that is very exciting. Pretty big sponsorship opportunity, and it'll be nice. We get to see Johnson back in the blue 48. So to speak, not a NASCAR, but in IndyCar, and I personally am very excited. He is going to be running mostly road courses and street courses, not any, I think, ovals. I don't think there will be any ovals on his schedule, but you never know. Maybe he'll add some more. Maybe not next year, but maybe soon. He has a two-year deal with Chip Ganassi, and quite frankly, if it goes well, I would expect him to be around longer than that. So, fairly exciting prospect. If you know anything about Jimmie Johnson, you know that when he was growing up, he actually wanted to be an IndyCar driver, not a NASCAR driver. So it's exciting to see him get to, pursue this opportunity. And yeah, honestly, I'm just looking forward to it. Now, I don't know much about IndyCar, but as a NASCAR fan, this could kind of provide a gap. Over the last couple of years, NASCAR and IndyCar have had actually a pretty, close or getting closer relationship, I guess you could say. They ran, a doubleheader at Indianapolis this year, and they're going to be doing more in the future. And honestly, having a driver, swap to IndyCar, that's kind of a big deal, big, step in the right direction. So it'll be very interesting to see how this goes. I could not imagine Jimmie would be terrible at this, but need I remind you what happened? I don't know if it was the last time, but I'll just say it like it is. The Danica Patrick incident. Last time somebody switched over from IndyCar to NASCAR, we saw how that went. So hopefully we don't see that one again. I don't think that we will. Jimmie Johnson, obviously a perennial success, has won 7 championships in NASCAR, and I don't know that I could see him necessarily winning a championship in IndyCar. It's definitely not out of the question, but I definitely see him contending for wins and probably getting a few. Great driver, great competitor, and he was raised on open wheel go-karts, rally cars, all this stuff. He has many disciplines of motorsport kind of under his check. So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I don't see anything but success. Now, that was kind of the news portion. Now I have another portion of this video that I kind of want to get to regarding this thing, and this is just speculation, I guess, but will we see more NASCAR and IndyCar crossovers in the future? And essentially, I say yes. I think that we absolutely will. NASCAR is obviously much more prominent in the United States than IndyCar is. However, they've kind of been growing traction together lately, and we've seen multiple crossovers now from either way. I believe Juan Pablo Montoya came from IndyCar, and Danica Patrick, obviously, and now Jimmie Johnson going to IndyCar. And other drivers have expressed you know, different stuff like that, like Tony Stewart, and it will definitely be interesting. Dale Jr., just really big names, honestly, crossing over. And honestly, I think that if NASCAR and IndyCar kind of work out something, you know, to kind of not combine, obviously. I don't think they're going to merge or anything crazy like that, but if they can kind of work together, I think it'll be a huge benefit to both motorsports. And I definitely would like to see that happen, you know. Just I don't know. It's interesting because now I feel like now that Jimmie Johnson, a really massive name in motorsports, obviously one of the greatest to ever do it, has kind of switched, you know. I think that this opens the door for a lot more people to kind of, you know, see what the options are and kind of do that sort of stuff. And with the Indianapolis weekend, obviously that is a huge, you know, demographic thing. Couldn't really, you know, converse, I guess, this year because of the COVID, which is unfortunate, but next year I definitely do think that we'll see a lot more collaboration, and I think that this, again, is obviously a great thing. So with that being said, I think that's all I got for you guys today. I just wanted to put out a little quick video talking about the news. You know, I've kind of become basically a NASCAR news channel at this point, which is totally okay because I know you guys like those videos, and I do too. So other than that, I hope you guys are just having a great and blessed weekend, staying safe, and yeah, make sure you are keeping it respectful in the comments. Obviously, we want to spread love. And other than that, you know, just make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I will catch you guys next time for some more NASCAR news, probably.